Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Dragon Age the Veilguard Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So in this episode, we're going to be heading back, or we're going to be heading to Treviso to get a couple side quests done there, particularly the Slow Poison and the companion quest for Lucanus. Try to get those done, and maybe anything else that pops up. We'll see. So, not much really to say. Let's go ahead and head on in. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and enter the crossroads. I am going to change the party for this one just so I can have Lucanus. We're going to keep Niv. Yeah, we're going to keep Niv. Because again, she has gotten to companion rank 2, but my other ones are all at 3. So we're going to... So yeah, we're also going to take Lucanus because... well, again, he has a companion quest, so having him on the team's not a bad idea. So we'll go with those two. And just gonna go ahead and fast travel right to the track quest. Save some time. And back we are. Yeah, I haven't actually done any exploring in here yet. So that's his quest. Down that way. And oh yeah, we're going to be avoiding that for a while. It's a level 30 quest. It's a champion that we have to take out, but that won't be for a while. All right, so let's see if the merchant over here has any mementos that can be purchased.
Let's do business.
I have one. Oh, it's a gift for him? Okay, yeah, well, I'm not going to pick it up, but there's something good to know about. Pick up that memento. And that's all we'll be looking at for now. See, it's how everything else needs them to be upgraded.
Greetings, Rook. I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are frequently at their service. That answer suits them, as it should suit you.
Fair enough. And we've got a lot of stuff to pick up now. Whole new area. If anyone wants to actually read this, go ahead and pause the video. Alright. Alright, let's get to it. Well, let me grab
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord butchered Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Yeah, I do want to ask some questions here.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, He didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information. Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Butcher Dothrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
You're in charge? Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
The gods care about taking Treviso?
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests. Their own people.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus may not trust you at first, because you're Kunari.
The occupation makes it difficult to appreciate the difference between regular Kunari and the Antam.
Yeah, the Antam are the, like... I could be wrong here, and I apologize if I am, but they strike me as, like, the religious extremists, or something similar to that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe like hyper-traditionalists?
You're new as well, right? I'm Darton Charles.
2 metri. Just
Hello.
what?
And where does that take me? An area I don't really want to go.
Fine.
So we'll hold off on that. We'll stick to this area. Though, just to be sure, is there anything I can pick up? Any other mementos? I think I picked up some while we were actually here for the Sea of Blood. So I think I'm good.
Hang on.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter.
Just making sure. Oh, that's not that direction. Okay.
Mage to be involved in
'Cause I'm
breaking
guessing,
me out.
yeah,
Never
that
mind 2 of them.
Well, good.
can't activate it
I
anyway.
hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Can't activate that one anyway. Good to know. I really don't see the point in talking to all the people. Oh yeah, shouldn't there be... Oh man. Yeah, I need to head back up. Yeah, I need to head back up to get that chest. Because now, yeah, there shouldn't be anybody blocking my path. Yeah, there was a couple of people standing here originally when we first came to this area. And now they're gone. Defense, ability down. No, I'm keeping what I got. I mean, the increase to defense would be nice. Okay, just making sure I couldn't just destroy that. But yeah, the increase to defense would be nice, but I'd rather keep my abilities strong. Okay, so we're heading this way as well. That is for his quest, but we're going to ignore that for now because we are in the middle of something that's probably going to take a little while.
A fine evening, is it not, my friends?
Enjoy it. Everyone in
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Almost feels like home.
I don't know if that does anything. Maybe there's an achievement. Yeah, maybe there's an achievement somewhere that's like, hey, you gave, coin to X unique people. Yeah, X amount of unique vendors. I don't think I'm actually losing any gold, so. Yes, I'll try to keep the exploration to myself. Though I really want to. I am gonna grab that though. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that though, just so I can come back here with ease. Jeez, why are there so many people? I'm guessing that, yeah, the Drowned District is the, yeah. Alright. Ooh, there's a merchant. A butcher, specifically.
You want meat?
Nope. No, I do not. Thank you very much. A blacksmith? No interaction. Okay.
So this is Treviso now. Have some hope. The crows haven't given up. They won't last much longer if the Armtom have their way.
Kind of in a... Yeah, it's not quite the route that I was supposed to take. That's okay. I can go through here. Yeah. Two different routes.
Banjo Bantam stopped me on my way to work. Demanded to know who I was and where I was going.
What gives them the right?
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
Yeah, this place is kind of... Oh, I see. Down to that. Not that important.
He was my cousin!
We've got company.
We've got on.
What? We are found! Attack!
Don't worry. Here at Viago sent us.
You're not more Anham, are you? Prove it and kill them!
So he... Oh, okay, cool. So they do have a...
Got you covered. They killed Karen! They killed my cousin! We're under fire! They're weak on the left! Got them!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. They...
Why? Could be in a very specific spot to pick that up. Huh. A lot of information. Lords of Fortune, is that what the Antum are? Because I know that's another faction. And we will be picking up a companion from them eventually. You get a companion from all of them, so... Is that a mana potion? Oh, there's the dead brother.
Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
Of course.
We should see.
Your lead panned out. We've more shadow work for you. The contract is in the usual place across from... Okay.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teir and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I've spotted them around the city. I think there's one nearby on the walls.
Let's go look.
Alright. Where's a chest? Probably in there. Yeah.
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
I mean, I've got a quest marker, so... But there's another one.
Another mark this way.
Probably shouldn't be announcing that.
The market never stops, even during occupation.
I meant to pick up more spices.
Here's another crow mark.
Looks like we're heading into the wealthier portion of the city. Can't go that way. It's one of his abilities to do something, but I don't think we're not heading that way.
Our next crow mark.
How do I get to there? That was easy enough. Is it any better? I lose some ability damage. No. See, if I can't find something that doesn't have better So I get 50 extra mana? Yeah, no, can't do it. The extra mana is just too good.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Okay, employed a poisoner who manufactures Kamek. Is charged with finding the master and garrison and ending him. Huh.
The butcher is making poison. Kamek.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
Well, if I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antom brought in a Kamek master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Back on the ground soon.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm more suspicious.
Need to make sure there's nothing over here, since this seems to be kind of a... Oh, no, there's more to it. See some Tevinter mages over there. Maybe we can't get in. Eh, that's fine. I'll do the...
Boss, over here!
Take him out, quick!
On your left! Well done!
I do love kind of like the rooftop hopping type stuff. It's really kind of cool for this area. Yikes.
I command that you fight, but above all else, I command.
Sorry. Sorry, I have to check. It looks like it's a very quick path. So let's just see.
Treviso is ours. Obey my example, and a cow.
Yeah, I think it's just that little object down there.
Those who do not obey have no hope. They do not exist. Choose to exist.
Yeah, because you can't go in. So, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, just something quick to grab. Alright, and back across. Just a quick little detour.
We're in. Let's find the comic master.
Oh, this is the inside of what I was just looking at. There's the door. There's the area. This is really kind of cool. I like this. Like you're an assassin, but not. Yeah, like a kind of one. I don't think I can. Let's see. Ah, that. Gotcha. Was blocked. Cool. And you can't go that way. Okay.
More trouble.
Well, hello.
You cannot forbid the crows. They're at range.
Really? Can I not?
Well, Rook, that goes to you.
Maybe little for the rest of us, Rook.
Saw his bond increased, so that's good. Ooh. Is that an upgrade for him? No, he actually goes down. Bleeding. I'd rather do detonation steel and additional necrotic damage. So there's a chest. I guess it's through here.
Respect the fight and the prize.
No? Where's the chest?
To ignore whisperers. I command you to ignore traitors.
Yeah, I'm not going to look for it too hard. I'm sure it's in an area probably below or above. My money's on below.
I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gift.
Ooh, Ravage. Legendary rune.
I am will made flesh. So much flesh.
So this guy's insane. Oh my god.
The fight the butcher denied has come to me. Prove my worth.
I'm here on behalf of the crows, poisoner.
Poison. No. You face the gift of the gods.
Take it down.
Strength. Gift. Butcher fool.
He can still talk? Not blinded like this?
We'll ask questions after it's dead.
Say they were.
at it! We can't let this thing out.
Whoa. Deal, thank you. Can they do their thing? Oh, do I have him primed? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I do.
On it!
It's done. The Karmic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
I was wondering. See, I thought those would be explosive barrels that you could like push them into, but I guess not.
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
In a shaky hand? Rageous. Someone has stolen the I made for him. Ooh. Nor is it my concern. I told him to have the human who betrayed this city investigate the matter. Was not pleased, locked me in here, said I was changed. Well, that's not
Wait.
good.
This note says that wasn't all the Karmic. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Tyr and Viago need to know they were right.
Come on. Spellcaster's Stiletto? Not any better than what I'm already using. But again, I don't use this very often. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start trying it, but... Alright. Okay, so we're going to return to the Faction Sanctuary right after that. Is there... Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Alright. Let's head on back.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
I'm curious to see more of his side of things. Very nice. The Prodigy? Jacobus the Prodigy. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, the kid that we saved from the cage, he's turning into a prodigy. At assassination, that's disturbing, isn't it, a little bit? Huh. The covenant we grant. Hey, these give free experience. To how the gods manipulate enemies of the Antivan crows. Again, if you want to read this, go ahead and pause the video. I do a lot of my reading actually kind of in between episodes, because I don't want to just sit here and narrate everything. Sorry. And again, these are just given full experience, so. Again, if you want to read it, go ahead and pause it. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else that has popped up? I'm not seeing any other missions. At least not at the moment. Yeah, there is that, but it's a level 30. I'm ignoring it. 37 for coffee and spend time taking how he is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this just because it shouldn't be long. It's an outing. Yeah, it's an outing quest. So it shouldn't be long. If it ends up running a bit longer than I would prefer, I do apologize, but we'll get to it. We'll get it done. So let's go ahead and go talk. Go talk with Lycanus. See, yeah, I guess whatever he has to say.
Keep a grip.
After that, we will head back to...
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not...
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. This is a good way to kind of end this episode, I think. End things off in Treviso.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. Barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So, you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite. A good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Well, I'm glad if we can get him something nice. I'm glad I actually walked up to that. Because I did see the little diamond over here. I was like, it's like, what? Then what's this one over here? So.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Is there anything else over here? I just want to grab a few things before we... To be honest, I was actually expecting something in here, but I guess not. Just a door you could open for pretty much no reason. Okay, I was hoping if I got getting too close wouldn't set.
I can get you anything you like.
Coffee maker. Huh. Gotcha.
Whatever you like.
I don't like the inflection she put on that.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome. Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee? You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart. Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Do you have anything? Yeah, sure.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. Nobody's listening. Should we get to business?
There's still the one at table 3. She just left to follow the waitress. So, you have something? The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Varantium.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katarina was first Talon. This is crow business. We can handle it.
All right.
Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin. You have better information? We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katarina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva. Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood. Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here. Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid. I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave this to me.
I mean, I don't think he's wrong. It's kind of funny, these spikes on my leg armor going through the table.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Zora's not gonna get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise. But thank you.
So are you glad to be back in Antiva?
It doesn't feel real yet. And it wasn't this fool of Antam when I left.
I can imagine it's a shock.
They say taste and smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your coffee?
Strong enough to take down a god. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Yeah, let him enjoy his coffee. No, I'm glad I decided to go ahead and get this taken care of. Nice. Yeah, all around just better. Nice. Yep. I'm definitely glad I went ahead and took care of that. Just because, yeah, that was about as short as I thought it would be. So, fantastic. I'm not seeing anything else. So, no, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and head back to... Yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the lighthouse to see if there's any conversations that need to be had, and then probably wrap things up. All right. Oh, he has a quest for us. Joy. That's fine. We'll go ahead and pick that up. I'm so sorry. But it makes sense. I have him at... He's at level 3. Or something, so it makes sense that he has a quest after completing his outing. Yeah, after completing his outing, it makes sense that he'll have a quest for us. So let's see what this is.
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spite gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Thea waiting.
Bidding farewell. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this done, actually. Mainly because I don't feel like this will be too terribly long. And we got a little time. If it goes long, it goes long. And like I said, I really would like to get things finished, so that we can get back to recruiting our next companion and continuing on with the main quest line. Though I am kind of glad these last couple of episodes, they've been helping us get to know the companions we currently have, which I do like that. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad with our next companions and whatnot. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. It'll probably take a similar amount of time to Balara's quest, but we'll see.
How is he?
It is good Rook found Dareth's contract. Mayor says Jacobus is comforted to know he causes them.
Yes, start conversation. Okay, yeah, this will be nice and quick.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Thea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Thea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Thea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away. Ilario, what happened? What do you mean? Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Maids? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andrea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
Ouch.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Is that it? You can't be serious. That's it? Okay, I was expecting a bit more. I mean, not too much, but I was expecting more. All right, I guess we'll head back to the lighthouse one more time to see if he has a speech bubble, because I feel like he would after that. No, we are good. All right, that right there is where we're going to wrap things up. In the next episode, it is back on track, getting back to the main story and recruiting our next companion. I'm looking forward to it. Should be interesting. I actually don't know who we're recruiting. It's been a while now. I think I've forgotten. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.